Unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23.
Oh, smack this shit out. Mad at himself, old ass. Pretty sure that's not me, dumbass. It's a lie. She used the Cowboys when nobody was using them.
Have you ever yard line?
Man, good. I don't trust this little breeze, man.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Go to 54, go to 54, right. Check 25, check 25.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
What is this? Throw the gunner.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Running with Elliott. Got some room at the 30. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A first down carry by Elliott. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. 22 yards. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Regular.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mayfield. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Antonio Callaway, 78 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Point after, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
Here we go. Wide eight. Mike, here we go. Going to 53. 65. 65.
On 2nd down, Elliott. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
58. We're going to 54. Wide eight.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. They'll fight through one tackle. And it was a stiff arm there that freed enough to get the first before he's tackled.
I'm good, bro.
Time as the drive continues.
I'm getting off 2K, bro.
10 carried out for Elliott.
I'm getting off
Pickup
2K,
of about 3
bro.
yards as he's taken down at the 31.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface.
I'm getting on 2K, bro.
Still a nice play by the defense. I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he goes out right around the 39. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. 3rd and 4, he did just enough. I mean, just enough to move the chains.
And that's all you're looking for, right? Just want to keep the drive moving. You don't need the big play there. Just get to that marker that you described, and he was able to do just that.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Wide eight.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
You scared? No.
Under. 47.
That shit was tight.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man. And
Yo,
each man
nigga,
did
hey,
his
dude,
job.
niggas really flying
And that
back
looked
like they got
vintage,
shot though on
old
it, bro.
school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to fourth down.
Be quicker than that. Niggas is really flying back like they got shot though on a stiff arm. Like it ain't no slow animation. Niggas really getting shot.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On fourth, they do snap it to Prescott. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And shedding his way forward.
Bro, I am not playing with you niggas, bro.
Loss of 2 there.
This shit really NFL blitz.
Because too much east-west, not enough north-south. Got to get upfield, don't you?
They just kept
Breeze, you lying to me, Breeze. This shit ain't like this, bro.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Throwing, Mayfield. That's complete over the middle to Callaway. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
I accomplish shit a lot of people ain't gonna accomplish, man.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he is into the end zone.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Hey. Hey, bro. Bruh. Bruh, this is a totally different game outside, man. What? Bruh, you want me to play for money? Yeah, right. Nigga dared me to play a money game. Jesus. Yeah, that nigga Leonard, I ain't 2 speed. Nigga, Leonard winded enough and got his speed. Bruh. Come play fucking mud, Breeze, motherfucker. Come do that. Match up, ho. Joe Breeze, where you at? That nigga Kyler Murray really 91 speed though? Hello?
MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Came at
Bruh.
I wear my heart on my sleeve, please.
G-Man, did you see that shit though? Lamar Jackson, 94 speed. Oh my god.
What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't
94?
camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position. Just know your
Bro, what do I do?
It's a long season. They planning on winning.
I'm lost right now,
Trying to
bro.
get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never
I'm
let
lost.
opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Nigga, matched out, threw our back up. Nigga, collecting checks. Nigga, 38 years old. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, he was starting for a minute. That's how he got the job in Houston. He was doing good for us, actually. Dog, I have no idea. I'm not even looking at nothing. I'm just thinking right now. It's not even that. Like, what? What the fuck was that?
Power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched, and I better get set in. Finish them. Messing around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the end result, I better kill them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tanks. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Go ahead, bro. I'm starving, man. What am I about to do?
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat or watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. What state prop you looking bleak now? I was home to sleep designing sheets now. 30 different missions. When I speak they listen. Couldn't find it so she fishing. Who the crew? It wasn't you. I know it's true cause you look like the opposition. Run it up. Greatest ever sums it up. I ain't have a lot when I was coming up. Kinda made my stomach turn when I brung it up. Wait. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tanks. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, gold tanks. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Yeah. One up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music, they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. When up and up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me, do you like how it tastes? Shawty use up, can't treat you like my ace. I got way too many problems to be worried, I'm straight. Me and Craig had to watch for the Jakes. On the road, this crazy, I get 80 a show. Say my money, stack it up, it look like I'm foreign cars, driving fast, I never done this before. Yeah, drown out my problems, let me When up is magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dreams reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing.
Man, I see why Joke and other niggas banning armbar. And money damn niggas banning that shit. I'm wondering why. Can't be that bad. Girlie got it. But Danny and Thompson, the nigga I seen with one of the strongest stiffies. Yeah, so long ago. Man, bro. I went straight back to Mutt. I'm ready for Red. That's a whole different game right now. He caught an aggressive catch on like, I don't know how many people. And scored. You ain't getting no aggressive catches in Mutt. Back. Not yet. I ain't seen nobody have it. Who got it? Oh, V too slow. Niggas gonna be only using niggas with armbar.
With Charles Davis,
niggas gonna only be using niggas with armbar.
Talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Hurry, hurry. Hey, exit.
Mayfield to throw it. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw, Mayfield. Allen has it, left side. 5 yards on the pickup. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Nope.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And they're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And this is caught. He hits more. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. They'll run it with the 85 MVP, Marcus Allen. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. And a stoppage here. A timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's got his target. That's more.
This is still punished, man.
It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Von Miller able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
Let's get it.
Shy of the 20.
It's like your Von Miller. Glitchy. Glitchy, glitchy, glitchy. I lost 2 superstars doing it.
First down, Mayfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Allen. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate. Gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
As I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks. Has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now
So now your friend got killed right in front of you? How did that make you feel?
Need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback. And no
Nigga, Vlad really be asking the dumbest questions. Your friend got killed right in front of you? Yeah, man. So how'd that make you feel?
From the
What the fuck? What you think?
Now Mayfield. And that one got tipped.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It brings up 3rd.
So I wanna. The fuck? Yeah.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. They'll run. This is Allen. Well, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. And Dawson's kick is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive. And 3.
Now a hit.
Pick that up, nigga.
Football. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
How we coming?
Will take over at the 29-yard line.
Muffin Man, the Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man?
This will probably be the last play of the quarter. On 1st down, it's Allen, and only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Opening a line like that, I'm just gonna run
2nd down now.
Oh my God.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping it's going to bring big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Let's get it.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. They'll run on 1st down. Allen. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there. And they got it in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game. Because on that particular play, they had no answer.
After the touchdown, it's Dawson on to kick it away. This will be taken very short.
Wow.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Mahomes now on 1st down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Accelerating, and off he goes. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play there on the catch and run, and even 50 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think he'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
But none takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Dawson's kick is up and through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
Running back.
Here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which... So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that?